thank you to Shirokoi for your support on Patreon. It's a penis. Hello, everyone! My name is Deckerlink, the trained-up professional, and welcome back to Extracurricular Activities. I told you on the last episode that this episode was going to be a Dozer episode. Episode. So, we are here to see what all has been added to Dozer's route before we move on to the next route. So let's do that. You woke up to Dozer's arm wrapped around you, and you could hear the soft sounds of long, slow breaths coming from him. He was snoozing peacefully still, and the only reason you were now awake was because of the sudden onset of needing to go to the bathroom. Sorry, big guy, but I really need to go. You tried to roll your way out of his arms to sit up and slide off the foot of the bed. All he did was pull you back right before you got loose. Well, I was trying to get away without waking you up, but again, you made an attempt to get away, but the hold he had grew tighter, leaving you unable to go anywhere. Dozer, I need to pee. You squeezing me isn't helping either. Fidgeted around, and you were startled by the sound of his phone alarm going off. He growled and pulled you in close, rubbing his head against yours as he stretched his legs out. Morning. Good morning, Dozer. Can you let me go now so I can go to the bathroom? I guess so. He seemed reluctant to let you go, but he did. You were quick slide off the bed to go handle business. And go handle business. When you got back, Dozer pulled the blankets away and motioned for you to join him again. You did, and you were enveloped in warmth once more. I didn't think you were ever gonna let me up. Every time I tried, you pulled me back in. I was out cold, so I didn't realize it. Sorry about that. Why'd your alarm go off? I have class on Mondays, remember? Oh, yeah. I guess you should get going, huh? Yeah, I just wanted to spend a couple more minutes with you before I have to go. His hands roamed around your body, and he kissed the back of your neck. Did you sleep all right? I did. Slept pretty soundly through the night. Something about sleeping next to a giant dragon keeps me all sorts of relaxed. Well, I'm glad I can provide such a good service to you. One of the best services. Good night's sleep really does wonders for a person. Sure does. He nuzzled against your head and let out a deep, gentle sigh. Guess I need to get ready for class now. You want me to meet you for lunch today? I have nothing to do other than sit around here till practice. That'd be nice. I like spending that extra time with you. We can always do something after lunch, too, if you want. I have to do the clinic. I have to do to the clinic. Oh, boy. We're a couple hours before practice, so we'll have to wait until after practice to do anything else. Didn't think about that. Okay. Sorry. Nah, it's cool. I could actually go get some of the other plants from the shelter during that time. That's a good idea. Some of them are big enough to pot, so that's something we can do together after clinic tomorrow. Sure, it sounds like fun. You can teach me a thing or two about your plants. It's a date then. He leaned over to give you a kiss on the cheek, and he pulled the blanket back over you. Well, I'm off to class now, so I'll see you again in a little while. Okay, see you in a bit. You got another kiss, and he disappeared out of the door. Back to sleep for me. You grabbed Dozer's pillow, curled up with it, hugged to your chest, and fell back to sleep. Alright, on to the next day, and I'm kidding. Feels kind of weird being back down here where it's not freezing cold. I was expecting it to be cooler than it is. It's a little disappointing for me. I'm kind of glad myself. I like not having to be all bundled up. You know, I could always keep you warm if you're cold. A much better option than piling on more clothes. You just arrived at the cafeteria at the same time as Dozer, so you grabbed some food and took a seat to chat. I'm glad we're having lunch together, because I need to talk to you about something. What is it? Harvey finally sent me a message back a little bit ago. Oh? What'd he say? Not much. But he wants me to get on webcam later tonight so we can talk. He said he wants to talk to me instead of saying whatever it is through text. He said it's fine if you're there, because he has some things to say to you too, so I agreed to it. Ah, I see. Are you okay with that? Yeah, fuck. Let's get it all out. Of course. I hope it helps give you both some much-needed relief in regards to your friendship. Thanks, Grant. I figured you understand. So, when'll it happen? Probably after we have dinner. I don't imagine it'll be a long call either, then it'll just be us for the evening. Is there anything you want to do? You're gonna find out this week that I'm really boring. Why is that? What would you do if I wasn't gonna be there? If you weren't staying with me, I'd probably spend my evening reading about whatever catches my interest. Maybe something about plants or Buddhism, since those are two of my big interests right now. Sometimes I'll get hyperfixated on something and just spend hours and hours reading about it. Or maybe I should plan a new workout regimen to prepare for the competition. I should put myself on some kind of eat and workout schedule. Sounds like a really relaxing way to spend your evening. But it's boring. I don't know what we can do together. We don't always have to be doing something together, Dozer. See, that's very true. And, like, when I first moved in with Bri, it was the first time I had ever lived with someone that wasn't my family. And I was so excited to be living with her that I thought every day was going to be like our dates. We're going to get together. We're going to play video games every day. We're going to hang out. We're going to do something. And Bri had to, and this was years ago, by the way. I don't do this anymore. But Bri had to be like, dude, I'm at home right now. I'm just trying to chill. See, she's right here. Is your mom here? No. Okay, I'm telling the folks about when we first moved in together. How did I act?
Like it was party time?
Yeah. You had to set me straight, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm fucking home. I'm trying to relax here. You're like, oh boy, what are we doing? Are we going to play a game? Are we going to watch a movie? It's like, this isn't a hangout. You know? I live here.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, Dozer was talking about how he would just spend hours like reading about something and saying that he's boring, and we're trying to tell him you don't always have to be doing something together. Like, yeah, it
is something to legitimately learn, because like the whole time you're dating someone, you don't just, well, some people do, but for the most part you don't just go over to hang out and do absolute jack shit. You usually have some type of plan,
like a date, a dinner.
Yeah, we're gonna get ice cream. Even if you do hang out, it's like, oh, we're gonna binge watch a TV show together. We're living together as, I'm gonna watch shit over here and you do whatever, but you're not a part of this.
Yeah, you just enjoy being around each other, but like it doesn't mean you're doing something together. Yeah. Part of us testing the waters like this is to see if we can even tolerate living together. The worst thing I could expect from you is you spending your free time reading. I don't think you have much to worry about. What do you like to do in your free time? A lot of our free time has been spent together these last couple of weeks, so what would you be doing otherwise? Reading, video games, TV, sleeping, or other. What the fuck happens if we say other? Hard to say, feels like I'm a little all over the place. Well, that's just sort of non-committal, that's not fun. Sleeping's boring, TV's kinda, video games kinda, reading, that'd be sharing an interest. Let's say reading. Reading, probably. I do enjoy getting lost in a good book. Really? You'll have to share some good books with me then. I really haven't gotten into a good one in a while. For sure then. I bet I could find a couple you'd really enjoy. Do you have a favorite genre? I think I'd have to go for a mystery or thriller kind of book. Ooh, I'll see what I can find for you. Guess we'll have to spend some more time this week learning a little more about each other. Definitely. While you talked, he finished gulping down his food long before you did, so he leaned on his hand and watched you. A partial smile spread across his face while he did. He's staring at me like that. You just make me happy is all. I'm glad you're here with me. His foot rubbed against yours under the table and your face flushed. Aw, Dozer. I'm glad I'm here with you too. I know we've spent a lot of time together lately, but every moment I have with you makes me love you that much more. I wouldn't trade that time for anything in the world. I wouldn't give it up for anything either. He reached across the table and put a large hand on top of yours. He held on to it, stroking his thumb over the top while you continued to eat. Something caught his attention outside, though, and his eyes were pulled to the window. Hey, isn't that Richard? Huh? Where? Outside. He's leaning against the wall over there. Oh, you're right. That is Richard. What are we doing here? If you're done eating, we can go find out. Yeah, I'm done. Let's go see why he's on campus. Oh, good. Good, he's still here. Hey, Richard!
Hey, fellas, what are you up to?
We just had lunch and saw you from the cafeteria. What are you doing here?
Just met up with a friend for lunch and was getting ready to head back to the shelter.
I didn't see you in the cafeteria at all.
'Cause we had lunch in this class.
I had a theory! Remember when fucking Maria was like, oh, meet up to go to his pool? I had the theory that Richard and Harold is the pair because everyone else has a pair up, right? When you date anyone, other people get together, which is a little fucking weird. It makes it feel like you're doing the wrong thing by being with anyone, but that might just be me. But Harold didn't have anyone other than his fucking bitch of an ex-wife showing up. So if you don't date Harold, Richard moves in on him. I can't help but feel that. I don't know. I don't see them as a good pair. I don't know. Move, asshole.
Oh, Daddy.
Okay, we're good. What the fuck was that?
Because we had lunch in his classroom. He wanted to be discreet about it. I reckon I'm not doing too good of a job at that, though, since you two called me.
Is it whoever Maria said you were gallivanting around with yesterday?
Is that what she told you?
Mm-hmm. And that you didn't invite her to go swimming with you. See, that's the thing. Like, I naturally kind of thought that Richard and Maria were going to be a thing, so... What the fuck? I will say, honestly, I would have preferred a Maria route instead of a Richard route. That's just me. I know I'm in a minority on that one, but anyway.
That woman needs to read between the lines.
Which teacher is it?
I ain't gonna tell you. You don't want anybody to know just yet. As a matter of fact, I really need to get going. I should have left as soon as we were done. Don't need you snooping around trying to find out who it is, so don't go trying to find out either.
I'm not gonna snoop around, Richard. Whatever goes on in your private life is only for you to know. Yeah, I'll make sure he doesn't try anything either. It's not really any of our business.
You got that right.
God, those two together is gonna sound like the fucking throat pain Olympics. You must like the guy, though, to make such a fuss about it. I'm really curious about who it is.
Boy, I'll knock you upside your head even with your man standing here.
Okay, I'll behave.
You better. I'll get Maria on you, too. I'll catch you both later.
Man, I really want to know who it is now.
Same here. Oh, yeah, by the way, thanks for the bottle of barbecue sauce in the apron. Gonna make good use of that this weekend.
You're welcome, Richard. Glad you like it.
Someone's really gonna like how I look with just the apron on.
You're really gonna tell us that after making such a big deal about not telling us who it is? Oh, yay, we got some expressions for Richard. That's nice.
Since you don't know who it is, it ain't gonna hurt nothing to tell you that. Now, for real, I'm off.
Actually, one more thing.
What?
Can I ride back to the shelter with you?
You're just gonna leave your man here?
I have some volunteer work I have to do at the clinic, so we were about to have to split for now anyways.
Oh, I guess you can ride with me then.
You can ride be with me then? What the cripe? I imagine that this is probably the most recent publicly available day, because most of the spelling errors happen in the most recent public day. Less time to edit, you know?
Not as long as you don't go pestering me about who I came here to see.
I promise I won't say another thing about it.
Good, because if you do, I'm gonna open up a can of whoop-ass on you. I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in you, walk it dry. I'm gonna tell you something. That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold Richard said so. Dozer's gonna be picking you off the streets after I push you out of my truck.
Please don't smear my boyfriend all over the road, Richard.
There ain't nothing to worry about as long as he don't bother me.
I'll behave, jeez. I hope so. Dozer leaned over your shoulder and turned your head to him so you could give you a quick kiss on the lips. I'm off to the clinic now, so I'll see you at practice. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. See you, Richard.
Later, big guy.
Dozer gave you one more hug from behind and walked off.
Let's get going.
I think that this is a little bit of a... I don't know. Do you like the...
Do you like it when it's down here, kind of like this? Or do you like it kind of up here? Let me know what you think is more natural or what you'd prefer to hear more specifically from either one. I personally think this one would be easier on my throat, so you just let me know if that sways your vote. Don't be changing your opinion just for my sake. I want to know your honest opinion. So you just tell me that. I'm going to use this one going forward until I hear back from you. There you go. Let's get going.
Thanks for letting me ride back with you.
Not like it's hampering me any, so you ain't got to thank me.
Still, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, you and Dozer get to go to that place I told you about? The saunas or whatnot?
Yeah, that's where we spent most of Saturday.
What'd you think about it? Nice, right?
It was so relaxing. There was so much to do. That was one of the best times I had with him there.
Man, I wish I could have gone with you. With you too. It's been a while since I went.
Maybe another time we can all go together. It would make for a fun day to just go and relax.
And I bet the eye candy would be nice too.
There's plenty of it. The drive to the shelter was short. It wasn't long until you were standing inside with him. Thanks again for letting me ride with you.
What'd you want to come here for anyway? You're staying with Dozer this week, aren't you?
I had some plants growing in my room that I couldn't take with me yesterday. Dozer says some of them are ready to be put into pots, so I'm taking them back to his place so we can pot them while I'm there.
Do you need me to give you a drive back to his place too then?
Nah, I can just walk back. It's not that far.
Carrying a bunch of plants? Nah. Get what you need and I'll drive you back to his place. I ain't got nothing to do.
You really don't have to do that.
Well, I'm gonna, so it ain't no sense in arguing with me. Get your stuff and I'll take you back.
Okay, fine. We just chill her. Just chill her. Put her in the fridge. Chill here for a little bit longer, though. I don't really have anything else to do while Dozer's at the clinic, so I'll just be bored waiting for practice.
Yeah, sure, we can hang here for a little bit longer. Maria'd probably want to talk to you some more, too. Maria!
My ears. Gracious, Richard, what is it? Oh, good afternoon, Grant. Hey, Maria.
This kid's bored while his man's at work, so he just wanted some company.
Oh, I'm more than happy to keep you company, Grant. In fact, since you and Richard are both here, you two can help me with something.
What is it?
I wanted to rearrange the furniture in my room, and now that I have two burly men to help, it'll be a piece of cake.
If Grant wasn't here, you would have made me do this alone, huh?
I would have helped too.
Uh-huh. Well, looks like you have something to do until practice now, Grant.
Looks like it. So let's start by moving the dresser first, and Hey! Hey! This is awesome! Look at this! Oh, we haven't seen this one yet! This is great! God damn it, I love the background art in this game. Like, that's gonna be a fun topic. If I could take different art assets, different aspects of the game, and put, like, the best ones of various ones that I've played and put them all together, my dream team for a dream visual novel. Oh, dude, I gotta write that down. I'm doing that on all the above. You bet your fucking ass. You spent your free time helping Maria and Richard move furniture around while telling them both more about your vacation with Dozer. When the time came, Richard made sure to get you to your plants back to Dozer's place, and he drove you to the tennis courts. Thanks again for the ride, Richard.
Sure thing. If you ever need a lift, just let me know.
So he would be the fast travel option if this was an open world game.
And thanks for helping me and Maria moving her stuff. I had no idea she planned that on today.
You're welcome. It was a good way to pass the time.
All right, I guess I'm heading back now.
Richard's voice trailed off, and he seemed to be watching Coach Grifter and Spencer. You okay?
Yeah, I gotta go. Later, Grant.
He stepped back away quickly as Richard drove off. That was strange. The fucking guy's smitten. He's smitten. Good afternoon, Coach. Spencer? God, Coach is so fucking colorful. After being around Spencer's fucking gray ass and Dozer's green ass, bright splash of color is fucking nice.
Good afternoon, Grant.
Hey, glad to see you here.
I hope you had a good weekend of relaxing, because you're in for it today. You have to make up for missing Friday.
I need to turn down the fucking... I was peeking the fuck at all that. Sorry. I was hoping you'd forget. What's on the schedule?
You'll be playing a 5-set match with Spencer today. And Dozer will be doing the same thing with me.
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad.
Don't count on me to go easy on you just because you missed a day of practice.
I wouldn't expect it from you, Spence.
Since you're both here, you can start warming up and get the match started. As soon as Dozer gets here, he's mine.
He seems like he's in a really good mood.
Yeah, it seems that way. So, where's Dozer?
He had some work to do at the clinic today, so he should be here soon. Oh my god.
Oh, I see. Well, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling alright. It's been a pretty normal day today.
I mean about what you found out yesterday. I didn't hear anything else from you, so I've been a little worried about you.
Oh, about that. When I heard you say that someone died, I felt just so much guilt. Like, maybe there was something more I could have done. I could have looked more or something.
No, there.
No, there. I know I did all that I could given the circumstances. I had already put myself at risk. Dozer and his dad came out and talked to me after I got off the phone with you. His dad had some really good stuff to say and helped make me feel better. This very serious conversation with this fucking the fact that I got that riff perfect. Maybe we need to vary up the soundtrack a little bit. Dude, get CV4 on this shit, man. You know they would spice this up. Not that the songs are bad. It's just we need a variety here. His dad had some really good stuff to say, and it helped make me feel better. What happened still bothers me a bit, but not like when I first found out.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. I don't know that I can say anything you've not already heard to help you feel any better, but I'm here for you if you need me.
I know you are, Spence. Thanks. What I need right now is a good match, though. So, how about we get things rolling?
Sure thing. I hope you know I won't be going easy on you either.
You already told me that, so bring it on! You moved onto the court. It's getting cloudy out today. Oh, man. You moved onto the court with Spencer to do your stretches and being warmed up. What? And warming up. Oh my god. Well, you got ready. You saw Dozer heading toward the court. You greeted him with a wave, then turned your attention to the match about to start. Oh, I got it. You managed to take the third set from Spencer, but after breaking your serve during the fourth set, the outcome was decided. In the end, he was the victor. Victor von Strudel. That didn't go quite as horribly as I expected it to.
I didn't even have to go easy on you either.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I put up some kind of a fight against you then.
You did, so good job. You started off pretty rocky, but you made up a lot of ground near the end after you got used to how I was playing.
It was too late by then, but I'll be more prepared next time.
I hope so. You're the only challenge I have other than Coach Grifter.
I'll give you more of a run for your money next time.
Good. I'm gonna check on Darius and Chester so you can go see how Dozer's doing.
Alrighty. Spencer left to check on the other two, so you moved to the bleachers to watch Dozer's match with the coach. Dozer was playing all out with his power, and it was leading to a lot of lost points. He did have better control over it than the last time you watched him play, though. If his first serve went in, it was almost a guaranteed ace, and even his second serve had a lot of power behind it that gave Coach a hard time. You got to watch several games play out between them, and after Coach Grifter secured 2 of them, the match came to an end. That was great to watch. Dozer, you were killing those balls. If you get a better handle on controlling them, you're going to be a real force to reckon with.
Yeah, he will be. There are a few slams that he got on me that I ended up running away from.
I even set up a few slams and just plinked it over the net.
You were playing mind games with me.
It worked whenever I did, too.
Just thinking about getting hit by one of those balls you put all your strength behind made me wince. I didn't want to risk it. You have a great weapon to use, and you did a great job making the most of it today. We'll work on refining it on Wednesday. I have some ideas on drills we can do.
Sounds great to me.
How'd your match with Spencer go, Grant?
I lost 3-1, but we had a lot of close games. I just made too many errors and it cost me.
Did you and Spencer go over it?
Not really.
I guess I'll talk to him about it, and we'll see what we can do for you on Wednesday, too.
Oh my god! Bullshit! Oh man! Bullshit! Oh my god! You're one to talk, Chester. I don't like that you have a sprite of you being that angry.
Uh-oh. I guess I needed to see what's going on with those two. Great job on the match today, Dozer. You really have improved a lot lately.
Thanks, Coach.
I'll see you both later. Chester, don't you even think about throwing that racket at him!
Coach Gritcher raced off to see what the commotion was on Darius and Chester's court. You were left alone with Dozer. Part of me wants to stick around and watch this, but the other part of me is ready to go home and relax. I think I'm more in favor of the go home and relax part. Let's do that then. Yeah. How are things at the clinic today? Good. I wasn't there long, so I didn't do too much. I think I spent more time talking about the trip to Brindle than I did doing work. That doesn't sound bad at all. I'd prefer to do something, but yeah, it wasn't bad. I did get the chance to set up an appointment with a therapist, though. Oh? About the whole sleeping thing? Yeah. It won't be until next week, but I'm looking forward to it. Hope we can figure out what's going on with me and why I do that. I'm sure it'll benefit you no matter what, Dozer. Mm-hmm. It'll give me a chance to vent to someone else about Harvey and my dad. I hate piling that stuff on you all the time. You know I don't mind, Dozer. I just wish I could help you more with it. What you've done already has helped tremendously. He reached out and grabbed your hand, walking alongside you. What did you end up doing before practice? Me and Richard got roped into helping Maria rearrange her bedroom. It would have been way easier with you around. Because all these muscles. Exactly, because of all those muscles. You probably could have moved everything by yourself faster than me and Richard did. I think Richard might have strained himself too. Maria tried to tell him not to move a certain shelf by himself, but he insisted he could do it while I was in the bathroom. Sure enough, he hurt himself. Uh-oh. Do I need to go check on him? I'm sure he'll be fine. Maria gave him some meds and one of those heat patch things. Hopefully that helps. I noticed you got the plants back home too. Yep, how the fuck did he notice that? I mean, I guess he probably stopped off at the house on his way back from the clinic before practice. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, they're all ready for us to put into new pots. We'll do that tomorrow evening then. I have some spare pots and enough soil to handle most of them, I think. I think some of them will do well with some moss poles too, so I might need to look into making some of those. What's that? It's a pole made mostly of I have no sphagnum. It sounds like a disease. Sounds like you do, and you'll clean it up. You'll be the one cleaning it up. I don't know. Moss for plants with aerial roots to grasp onto. It offers some extra moisture, which should help them look fuller and promote bigger leaves. The philodendron That sounds like an alien elite force. We'll enjoy it for sure. And I bet the moon plant will do well with one just to grow up. Huh, okay. I guess it's something we should look into. I saw a thing online recently about making my own, so we'll watch that video together. It'll be way better to make them than buy them, I bet. For sure. Since home was near the courts, it didn't take long before you two were home and getting ready to settle in for the evening. Time to shower, then I'll make dinner. What's for dinner tonight? I kind of forgot I need to go to the store, so I'm going to order pizza. More for us to do tomorrow, huh? Yeah. You know, if you make me a list, I can do the shopping while you're at the clinic. That'll help you out a little. That would really help out. I'll make a list tonight then, and you can go shopping for me. You can do the shopping for me. I have a shopping cart you can use too. It'll make it easier to bring everything back instead of you carrying a bunch of bags. Who the fuck has their own shopping cart? Really? Nifty. Oh, okay, fucking geriatric Grant. That'll make things easier. Now, time for that shower. How about you strip for me? Take it nice and slow. Well, what do you want me to start with? Start with those shorts. I like a guy that's just wearing a shirt and nothing else. One piece at a time. Try to tease me a bit. Okay, I'll try. And we're skipping because this shit is not allowed on YouTube. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh my god. Oh my Christ. Alright, they just sort of played around. They didn't do a whole lot. Then they showered and yeah. It was a pleasant, explicit, but not like sultry scene. It was something. It was close. But and so am I. No, god damn it! Anyway, dinner arrived quickly and was devoured just as quickly. You ready to do this? I think so. I've already said what I needed to, so the rest is really up to him. He sat at his computer and booted it up, and you stayed off to at his side, out of view of his camera. Looks like he's online and ready to start the call. Took a deep breath. I don't know why I'm feeling so nervous about this. I've known Harvey for years, and we've been through so much. But my heart is just pounding right now. I don't want to hit the call button. It'll be okay, Dozer. I'm here with you. Put your hand on his shoulder, and he gave your hand a squeeze. Both jumped when his computer started to ring, and the prompt to accept Harvey's incoming call popped up on the screen. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey! Wow, that's Harvey, huh? Man, I work so hard to get the random borders off of my videos with the green background and the fucking fruit bats, and now you're just gonna throw one up that I can't deal with? God damn it. Harvey's kind of cute, but like, he does have a bit of an autocon manipulation type of look about him. I don't know. Hey, Dozer. Can you hear me all right? Yeah, I can hear you just fine, Harv. Am I coming in clear too? Perfectly. It's good to see you again. It's been a few weeks now. Mm-hmm, and it's been about as long since we really talked, too. Yeah. Both of them were quiet for a moment, and their eyes wandered away from each other. Harvey snapped back to the screen after a moment. Oh, is Grant there, too? I'm here, sitting on the bed. I can hear and see you. Dozer pointed the camera at you for a moment so you could wave, and then put it back on his monitor. Okay, good. So, thanks for giving me the chance to do this. I know it's probably kind of awkward, but I felt like this was how I needed to say what I want to say. Let me start off with Grant first. I know we don't really know each other, so I'm sure your impression of me isn't the best. But I'm really sorry if I've put some kind of strain on your relationship with Dozer. He means a lot to me, so the idea of him being with someone else just gets to me sometimes. I never intended to do any harm. Despite what you might think about me, I do still really care about Dozer. I want him to be happy, and
But it's hard for me. Dozer was my first boyfriend, and he helped me come to terms with things I was always confused about. He and his mother were huge parts of my life for several years, so they really mean a lot to me. I just really fucked all that stuff up, though. I'll try my hardest to not cause any more trouble for you, Grant. But please promise me that you'll do better than I did. That you'll treat Dozer with all the respect he deserves.
I love him, Harvey, so you can count on me to do that.
I'm glad. As for you, Dozer, I'm so sorry for how I've treated you. You were the best thing that ever happened to me. But as time went on, I got scared. I was scared that you'd realize just how much better than me you are, and that you could find better than me. I never felt good enough for you, and so I started doing things to make you feel like you weren't good enough for me. I thought that making you feel you weren't going to ever find anyone better than me would make you want to stay with me. All it ended up doing was make you leave me in the end.
You hurt me, Harvey. You hurt me so much more than I think you'll ever know.
I know I did, Dozer. I'll always live with the regret of knowing I pushed away the most important person I've ever had in my life. If I could take it all back, I would in a heartbeat.
But you can't. You really said and did all those things to me. There's no taking it back. There's no taking back all the pain you caused me.
I know I did. And I will always hate myself for how I treated you. From now until the day I die.
Oh God, oh God. As much as you hurt me, I don't want that for you, Harv. I don't want anything other than you just being happy and being able to move on. You are important to me, and I don't want you to feel miserable because of how you treated me. I want you to know that I forgive you all for all of it. Every time you made me feel bad, every time you spoke down to me or belittled me, all the times you made me cry because you made me feel like I was worthless. Harvey, I forgive you for everything.
Dozer.
It's weird that it took my dad, of all people, to help me understand that I don't need to hold on to these things. Everything you did is in the past. If we constantly cling to it, neither of us will ever be able to move on. It's the same thing I said to you in that last text message. I don't want you to be miserable, Harvey. I really don't. I want you to be happy, just as much as I want you to be happy for me.
How can you forgive me for what I've done to you? I was terrible to you. I've done nothing but try and push you away.
If I can't forgive you for what you've done, I don't think I'd ever be able to be truly happy. Doing so, it's like a burden has been lifted off my shoulders. And I hope that it'll help you feel better too.
Damn it, Dozer. All I wanted to do was apologize to you in person. I wasn't expecting this.
Harvey quickly rubbed his paws across his face to brush away the tears that were forming.
I don't deserve your forgiveness. Not for all I've done to you.
You do, though, Harv. You might not feel like you do, but you do. Who am I to deny you that relief when I want you to be happy and live your life to the fullest? When I want you to be happy too. I'm sorry. Believe it or not, I still love you, Harv, and I will always want what's best for you. It's not the same kind of love that I used to have for you, but it's how one friend loves another. Really, when I say that I forgive you, I mean it. I want to put all of that behind us and move on. Let's both move forward and find happiness. Spoofy agrees.
Thank you, Dozer. Can we talk again another day? I need to step away.
He was continuously rubbing his eyes now. Sure. We can talk again later.
Thanks. Thanks to you too, Grant. I don't think we'd be here without you, so thank you.
You're welcome, Harvey.
I'll talk to you later, Dozer.
Later then, Harv. Video call ended, and Dozer leaned back in his chair with a sigh. Well, how do you feel now? Relieved. It went better than I was expecting it to. Do you think what you said got through to him? I hope it did. I really don't want him to be miserable, Grant. He can be such a sweetheart, but he has some issues that he has to work through. I'm very worried. I don't think it would go as bad as I'm worried about, but I'm very worried for Harvey. I hope he can find someone that'll be patient with him and help him through it. I think that as long as you're there for him, he'll be fine. Thank you for being so supportive. I know that it can't be easy for you since Harvey's my ex. You're lucky I'm not the jealous type. He grabbed his shoulders and kissed the side of his head. He chuckled and put his hands on top of yours. I am pretty lucky to have you. I guess since we're done with that, I should make that shopping list. Do you have anything in mind that you'd like to cook, or that you'd want me to cook? What about those pancakes we had at the lodge? You mentioned learning how to make those. That's a good idea. Let's see if we can find a recipe for it, and we'll add that stuff to the list. You sat on foot of the bed and helped Dozer make the shopping list while looking up new recipes to cook too. It took well over an hour for the two of you to make a list of food, and as recipe hunting and cooking videos distracted you. That took a little longer than I meant it for it to. We did spend a lot of time just looking at different recipes after finding the pancake one. It's one of those things I can get really absorbed in. I like cooking new things and watching videos on how to cook them. I'm not much of a cook myself, but there's so much info out there about how to improve, I might as well start. What do you want to do now? This is the part where you find out that I'm just a boring old man. I'd be content just sitting on the couch and watching some TV for a little bit. Nearly time for bed, and I'd like to start winding down for the night. I'm fine with that. Or we can cuddle up in bed with my phone and just watch stuff on until we fall asleep. I like that idea even more. Okay. Let's brush our teeth so it's out of the way, and then we'll watch whatever. Took turns making preparations for bed, and when you were both done, made yourself comfortable on the bed together. He was on his back, and you were pulled against him with your head resting on his shoulder. He held his phone on its side, using his chest as a table for it, and started a video. Watched a few cooking videos, and you watched several videos that had you both laughing all the way through. He ended up passing by a video about professional weightlifting competition, so we stopped on it to see what it was about. I suppose it's a good idea for me to watch something like this so I know what to expect. I don't really know much about these kinds of competitions. I wouldn't know anything about them at all, so having some idea would be good. These guys are all pretty huge, too. I guess I'd expect that with pros. You say that, but you look bigger than most of them. You think so? Oh, yeah. Slid your hand under his phone and groped his chest. You got way more to show off than any of these guys. You didn't withdraw your hand, you just kneaded your fingers into his thick muscle. Dozer rumbled, and you kept at it while the video rolled on. Made sure to alternate between his pectorals, even letting your fingers circle idly around his nipple. It was apparent to you that he was enjoying the attention, with his underwear starting to slowly tent up. Oh my god, are we gonna have to skip again? Enjoying yourself? About as much as I think you're enjoying it. You're playing with my chest, so of course I am. Your hands slide down his body, over his belly, into the edge of his eye. You go, okay. Skip-a-doo! Boo-boo-doo-boo! Alright, that was ay caramba. They did the thing, and then they got cleaned up, and now it looks like they're going into bed. He seemed to be barely conscious when you were beside him again, but that didn't stop him from rolling on his side and wrapping his arms around, period. I love you so much, Grant. I love you too, good Dozer. How many fucking people have said that too. Thank you for all you've done for me and for being here when I needed you. You make me so happy. He squeezed you gently, and you heard another long, soft sigh from him. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Good. Sweet dreams tonight, my squishy meat sack. You too, Dozer. You rubbed his arms wrapped around you, and he was out and snoring quietly before you knew it. You were beyond satisfied. Sleep came for you quickly after it took him. All right, so that was the most recent day for Dozer. Go ahead and shaboom there. So read the author's notes.
Dozer's really come a long way as a character, I think. Maybe Harvey will finally get a clue and grow up a bit too. Maybe this is just what he needed. Thanks for reading, folks, and I'll catch y'all next time. A song, please, 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 please. Oh God, it's not responding. Everything's going to shit. God, my computer is so slow it can't run RenP. Well, my computer's trying to figure out what the... Oh, God. Oh, well, I hear it. There we go. Oh, I need a new computer, folks. Anyone want to help me with that? Just let me know. So, there we go. That's the most recent update for Dozer, and we already played through all of what's publicly available for Spencer. So now, I gotta reveal who the next route I'm gonna catch up on is gonna be. And it's gonna be... Sorry, I got caught there for a second. It's gonna be Darius. I wanted to do Chester, but so many people have been asking for us to get to Darius already, so I don't want to make them wait any longer, so we're gonna go on to Darius and try to catch up with his route, see where we're at for him. Where are we for him anyway? Here's Darius's route. Oh shit, no, that's an old one. No, no, no! Oh God, what has happened? Oh, everything is fucked. Oh no. Oh, it's not responding. Oh, everything's fucked. Oh God. Oh no. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh no. A notepad document opened up. My worst fear. Everything is fucked. Okay. I'm gonna start. We'll see where Dozer ended up on the next one. All the outro stuff. Bye, everyone. Oh, Jesus.